Watching that Lamont and Andre Ward interview. That shit was gas, bro.
Yeah.
Lamont be speaking that real. Like he ain't, like, put Tank down at all at one point or time. Like, but he said we ain't come to like play or nothing. Like
Yeah.
he really did have his number, bro.
No,
Like,
no, Lamont said some slick shit in there though. He said uh Tank doubted something. You know what I mean?
no,
But
but
he
that's
ain't
true. That's
but
true. That's coming from somebody who
I'm
actually
saying
know
he
him.
ain't come at him like in a a rivalry type of way, but he still said what he needed to say.
Yeah. He
Basically, in that
like,
interview, to me, what I got from that is he feel as though he's better than Tank, and Tank got a lot of pay-per-view stardom and a lot of people working on his side. That's the only reason why he won the fight. And ultimately, Lamont believed in himself more than Tank believed in himself. But he said it in a way where it was like non-partisan.
Nah, he said that shit because he was like, he was with Floyd and them. He got catapulted, and it only took so long for him to get on this spot because he had a grind for it. You feel me? So yeah, he did really. Yeah, he spoke that real. He ain't
Yeah.
say nothing grimy. He
No,
kept.
no, but I'm saying he let it be known what it was. You feel me? Like
Yeah,
he said,
yeah. I'm just saying, like, in a world of boxing where motherfuckers want to do this and that, like, it's good when you see a motherfucker with fresh, integrity. Like, the dude really keeping it like 100. He not like, how, let's say Frank Martin, that motherfucker was iced out a week right after the check cleared. This motherfucker still like, I'm just trying to get my fight back, the rematch,
you
or
gotta
get
understand
more.
though. That's why I said, what are you fighting for? Lamont Roach is fighting to be two-time champion, two division champion. Like he set these goals, like he said in the interview. That's what he's fighting for. Frank Martin, he might have been fighting for the money.
Frank Martin doubted himself, man. He didn't have the
Yeah,
same
that too. You can
confidence
never
as
do that.
yeah, yeah. If he had the confidence that Lamont Roach had, he would have beat Tank because he
Well, and
had
guess
all the.
what? Guess what? Well, confidence. That's a great point. My fault to cut you off. The thing about the confidence is when you in there, right, and you really confident, you know how to put those hands up and walk somebody down. That's real confidence. Whereas, oh, you a power puncher? Watch me put my guard up. Like Lamar Roach, Tank Davis, Crawford Spence. Crawford and Roach, they put them hands up right here. Oh, you a hard hitter, you knocking people out. I'm gonna stand right here and catch some of those shots. So that's really what a self-belief
Oh,
shows in the ring. Frank Martin, not one time did he feel comfortable standing in front of Tank Davis. He was so worried about the power. He was over worried about the power. That's mentally draining.
it's true, and that's why they say, man. Like, I would say it's more than 75% mental with
Man, I
boxing,
be
man,
telling
because
people,
it's a placebo effect, even with the experience. Oh, he's experienced, but it's like, well, what about the guys that had way more fights and then they get dogged out by somebody that only had like 6 fights? So it's just all
it's
about this. It's the
mental.
mentality.
Yeah.
Because if you study, and it's the thing that a lot of dudes don't understand about the sport, is that they brag like, what's his name? They just did like a little quick video with Errol Spencer's trainer or ex trainer Derek James, and he was saying, I don't watch. He's like, I don't watch fights, and it's like, dude, that's how you educate
That's how
yourself.
you
A
learn.
lot
You
of
have to
people don't
watch. You
understand.
have
That's
to
how,
watch
yeah.
that.
When you really start paying attention to all the little nuances that's overlooked by most people that are just average, just casual sports
Fans,
fans.
yeah.
If you really look for the nuances in boxing, when you're watching these fights, you'll learn a lot,
That's
and
why I
that's how
be
you educate yourself. So it'll kind of expedite certain things where you